hop, hippity hop, hip hop, hip hop it up, hip hop, hippity hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hippity hop, hip hop, hip hop it up, hip hop, hippity hop, hip hop, hip hop, hop, hip, hoop, hoop, poop. Hello, sexy pants. Poopity scoop. Scoopity poop. Poopity scoop. I don't know who's watching besides myself. I think it might be counting my, the fact that I'm watching the fact that I have the live window open on both my computer and my laptop, and the laptop I'm using as my second monitor to view chat. I think it's counting one of those as another thing, as a viewer. Maybe it's just counting me as a viewer to myself. I don't really know. I think it can only... It's only covering things in the hammer window. I think. I wonder who the other person is watching now. I don't want to put a link to the stream in Ask Chat or whatever it's called. This Discord thing. Without looking like I'm self-advertising or something. Let's just fix that for now. Fuck it. I don't think there's any other way they're going to be able to see it. Wonder if I should... See, the thing is, I feel like Lucrative might be, you know, having holiday fun with his family or something. I don't want to bug people, you know. It is Christmas Day after all. To me, Lucrative is away. Whatever. I'll just, you know what? I'll just stream this. I'll stream this as if no one's watching until around like 7:30 or something, because some other stuff's gonna go down. This is the hammer editor to the one other person watching, and I'm trying to make a 5CP map for the Team Fortress 2 game. And right now I have mid kind of going on. It's not done yet. Second, right now, of all places, is the most done area of the map so far. There's no lighting or health packs or anything yet, so it's not, nothing's really done at all. But this area is pretty set in stone. You got the middle, well, it's just the middle area. There's going to be some grass on the ground eventually. You got the middle area. The point is pretty long. It's like Process. But unlike Process, this point is under a bridge, a train bridge. So it's kind of got like that old Reckoner vibe going on with it being under a bridge, being on the low ground. You have the tracks over here. This is where the forward spawn is, or one of them. As a matter of fact, I should probably put some crates on the other side of this. Actually, you know what? Let me grab the gate prop. Gate. I do not want frontline corrugated whatever the hell. Those are train gates. Here we go. Prop urban gate. I don't even think this fits within the width of the building. It does not. That is not good. I don't know why it keeps flickering. I wonder if it keeps flickering in and out of the hammer window, because... okay, you know what? I got a better idea. How about I just do a screen cap of the desktop? There we go. So now it's pretty much guaranteed to show hammer. Just that to how it was before. Put the chat on top. Cool. There we go. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Wow. Wow. Okay, actually this prop probably wouldn't work either. What would? That's the problem. How do I convey that you can't get on these crates? I mean, it doesn't matter too much because, you know, it's the forward spawn and it's an alpha. But I like my early alpha details. So actually, you know what? Maybe I could. Maybe I could fit a gate in somewhere. The problem is that the building is not big enough. This town ain't big enough for the tube. I'll fudge it. I'll find a way. I will fake it. I know what to do. Position the gate. I'll position the gate underneath here, and then I'm going to try to align it. I'm going to try to align it so that I can hide the bars. That's 2, 1. So that makes it 1.5 big boy squares. This one is 1 and extra big boy squares, so we don't want that. I feel like calling them big boy squares is weird. I think it is weird. Let's not do that. Fucking big boy squares. So then I can just cut off the sides and hide things. Oh, this is all one brush. Shit. Not to worry. My unintelligence has come to the rescue. My CTF unintelligence has come to the CTF rescue. Perfect. Actually, not perfect. Something like that will do. Cool, 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 cool. We have that wall. Do something like that. It's going to be a negative 32 then. Bling. And I can expound upon that. Sure. Yep. Cool. Make them 4x4. Ah, heck. Whatever. It'll be misaligned, but it'll be very, very minor. I'll have the less aligned part be in the back, so it's less noticeable. Excuse me. Okay, so that gate just does not have collisions by default. Cool. Cool. And good. Cool. And cool. Kook. Klilk. So now what? I should probably fill in the gate using, excuse me. Should probably fill in the gate using like a mesh. Just so that I can have an excuse to put a clip over it, so people don't get mad. That's good for now. Actually, this should be a different metal texture. This should be this metal texture. Because this has a ridge on it that makes so it's more plausible that the gate would slide through it. Something about the word slide makes me uncomfortable. It needs to be thin enough that it can fit between the bars. Yes. Oops, wrong way. Perfect. Not perfect. Fuck. Good enough. Good enough. This will be good. 'Cause then I can make chicken. Just make it block bullet, just to be safe. Wait, hold up. This guy needs to be a funk brush in order for it to actually be visible. For some reason, it would show up invisible through the block loads. Hello, Eric. See what? You're seeing it. I don't know what it is you're looking for, but I think you're seeing it. I'm guessing. Oh, that texture lines up perfectly. Nice. What do you mean? See, what did I do? I'm confused. This is what I'm doing right now. I don't know what else do you want me to show you? Everyone's confused now. Actually, might look better. Shifted this over here. Had the ridge on the inside. Perfecto. Perfect. Alright, so now it actually kind of makes sense. So now, you know, there's not just this giant wasted space inside the forward spawn. Good. It's literally just walk from the back to the front. No extra room. Now I can focus on other parts of the map. Got this room. And there's the middle. Just want to know what I'm working at. I'm just the whole thing. I was working on a forward spawn for this map. And now I can go on to other things, because I did the thing that I was trying to do in there. Still need to add ground. So right now it's just a void in the middle. You got this building that has 50 different ways in. This really tall thing. Melon Cactimus. Hello, Hugo. Thank you. It is indeed Melon Cactimus. My favorite holiday. Who else is watching right now? It just went from like 2 to 5 in like a second. I don't know who else is in here now. But hello. Originally I was doing this stream because I wanted a particular dude who's been interested in my tf2 maps recently to take a look at and give his thoughts, but he's probably celebrating Christmas with his family or something, so I don't want to disturb him or anything. Whomst just did that? Henlo. Forward spawn. Oh, you got this. I originally was not going to have this little thing, but I figured that falling down into this pit in quotes, if you're trying to capture the point, would be really punishing if there weren't a bajillion ways up. And this particular area would be kind of useless. But it's not that useless because you got this room under the point that'll probably put like a medium health inside of. So it's kind of a risky maneuver to get to. Or it could be ammo. Something like that. Okay, bye. You got this way out that's right next to it. That's like one of the quicker ways up to the point if you fall back down. And the other quick way up would be these two ramps. And then this guy connects these two areas. And if you're down here, you have this little route that leads back up to the top. So it's kind of like a little flank route. Now, this position would be really powerful if you want to try to push the point. But you have to be careful because if you push too far out, you won't even be able to watch this area. And someone that goes on the flank could potentially use the low ground to their advantage to wrap up behind you, though it would take them a little while. And then there's the other forward spawn in here that has windows overlooking the point, but you have to kind of wrap around to be able to see. It's a little train station. It even has a train parked in the other dock. Track. It has a train parked in the other track as an excuse to make it so you can't get over here. My stream is not fully covering the stream, I know. That's sort of intentional, just because otherwise I wouldn't be able to fit the chat in there. If I wanted to, I could turn the chat thing off. This is the compromise. Actually, because of the way I have it right now, I'm gonna fix the chat viewer thingy. I'm just going to make the chat box opaque so that you can more clearly see the text. Oh. On that note, I should probably make the text white instead of red. It's probably unreadable. This needs to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, white. I'll make it a white background, black text. Then actually maybe you know what, I feel like dark mode would be easier on the eyes. Perfect. This dark mode setup is probably easier on the eyes. There we go. So now it's kind of like I don't know. It's probably easier to read now. It also kind of blends in with the empty space on the screen, so that's kind of nice. I have to make use of the space the way I can. And then there's this kind of really boring joke over here. Anti-light theme agenda. Well, don't you use like a custom green theme on Discord? Or you at least did, I think. Is that you? Was that you or someone else? I can't remember. I swear that was you. I think that was you. I don't have anything strictly against light theme. It's just I feel like it'd be easier on the eyes to do it this way. Which sensory Discord doesn't take. You did make a theme. Why didn't it work? You used light theme. Grr. That makes my angry. The big angry. Is joke. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Right. So I want this route. This is the route I want to use as like the rollout route, kind of, because you'd come through here. What I'd imagine, what I'd want, soldiers would go through here, and then they'd rocket jump off of this 45-degree wall, and then they'd surf off the choke ramp. The problem with this setup right now is that there's 3 ways out. Oh, the joke is you being sad. Yes. There's 3 ways out of last, but there's only 2 ways into last that non-jumper classes can use. That's not good. So I need to find better ways through. Couldn't use avocado theme. That makes my sad the big sad. Rip Avogadro theme. I'm going to shift this wall over to cover a weird site. An Iraqi food cart? Okay, that should be enough to cover up the site. Yes, perfect. So now it's not weird, but it does make the doorway smaller. Actually, now that I think about it, now that I have this whole poop shifted over here, I could have just a ramp going up to it. That would solve the problem immediately. But that would solve the problem of there only being 2 routes in. Or 2 good, viable, non-jumping class routes in. That still wouldn't solve the problem of there only being 3 routes. I kind of want 4. And I need one of them to be like a flank. Oof, that's a steep ramp. I'll just have a tiny ramp, kind of. Ooh. Good enough. Alright. It's like...
User entered your channel.
User entered my channel. Wow. Alright, yeah, so you can still rocket jump off of the first half of the diagonal wall, and then do the rest of the thing. This... maybe cut off a little bit there, because why not? User entered my channel.
User disconnected from your channel.
User disconnect Despacito'd from my channel. They're gone now. And now everyone in the stream is going to be gone because I said Despacito. God damn it. Whatever. I got the ramp. This should definitely be a funk detail. User desolation from my channel. Yes. That is correct. Should use the standard... Oh, that's funny. I haven't actually used the doorway prop that I reuse in all my other maps in here. I have this one, though. And you know what? I'll just reuse it. I don't want to grab... I'm too lazy to grab the spy tech door. Ooh. Oh, that's fine. I can fix that. Whoop. Fixed. Oh, except for that. Not a problem. Shift the rock over. Everything's good now. I feel like this rock could actually complicate things, though. It might make this area too cramped. But at the same time, this area kind of lacks height variation other than this ramp. And it doesn't have a whole lot of cover otherwise. So I probably need this rock, at least for now. Rocks. Yeah. Actually check. Well, it's not well the physics, but yeah, like the friggin' collision thingamabobs for rocks are kind of a lot. Yeah, a lot of the collision things for rocks in TF2 are pretty bad. These ones are actually kind of okay. This one looks okay. This one's pretty okay. No one ever. These are the same ones that Process uses, and no one really complains about them on that map. There's a few. There's some older rock props. They're like mining rock props that have even worse collisions that I used in another map that people pointed out. There were situations where you could hide sticky bombs inside of the rocks just because the default collisions for the rocks didn't cover the entire rock. So you could just... Yeah, I don't know. It's dumb. It's very, very dumb. But you learn not to sweat that kind of stuff when working in TF2. Disable their collisions and cover them with clips. I could do that, but this is Alpha 1 of the map, so I kind of doubt that would be... That, like, rock collisions are probably going to be the least of my worries with getting this map tested. TBH, to be honest. Where is my... There it is. The metal trim texture. Beautiful texture. Yee. I know what you mean. I'm just going to make a single unit pillar brush there so I can make the trim. Perfect. I have these doors clipped where the door prop is, there's no collisions, but there's a little bit of block bullets in the top so that you can't hide stickies in them. I could get away with a whole lot more, like, non-solid props and whatnot if it weren't for sticky bombs, to be honest. Sticky bombs Sticky bombs and jumping classes ruin everything when it comes to TF2 maps. And sentries. And snipers. Sticky bombs, jumping classes, snipers, sentries. Those are like the four... Those are some of the big killers. Map killers. So you have this way here. The four horsemen of TF2. Honestly though, like, those things really are, like, can be a fucking menace to your map design. It's literally like those four things. I think there might be a fifth thing that I'm forgetting, but I have to wait for that to come back to me. Right. Just spamming Control S. I don't think I've hardly ever had a problem with losing a map in Hammer because I didn't Control S. I think the one time I lost an entire map I was working on was a long time ago, and it wasn't because I wasn't Control S-ing, but because the file got corrupted, and I didn't know that you could recover it using that, I forget what format it is, but it's that format that comes with the VMX. I think it's the VMX. The VMX is like a... Pretty sure the VMX is like a backup of the VMF in case the VMF gets corrupted. And then you can save the VMX as a new VMF and keep working. Huzzah. Thank you. I knew you would have knowledge of that, considering that you've done some stuff in Hammer a lot too. Nope, wrong way. Okay. That should be enough. Yeah, I pretty much, I Control S, like, after every change. Okay, perfect. Alright, cool. So, here's the conundrum, alright? This is the conundrum. We got 3 ways in. We got this height advantage, this small height advantage route, this sort of side route that's meant to be like... you know what I could do? I could have these 2 routes. This could be like the main quote-unquote route, have it be like a big shutter or something. It's probably going to have to be a shutter just because of this alleyway. Like, there's really no getting around that. Yeah, I could have this be like the main shutter, way in, big shutter. Then this route also connects into it, and you have the main lobby. And then you have the side route that kind of kind of surpasses the main lobby. And maybe do some other things with the lobby. I don't know where my brain was going with that, but something. So the lobby, I'll figure out what to do with this area over here later. I want to get a lobby type room down first. Gotta have a lobby between your second and your last. Ooh, I need to... How high is this? 8? That's good enough. Sure. Also, don't yell at me. I have spatial turned off. That's like a cardinal sin of using displacements is having spatial turned off, I know, but I like to work quick. Just lower this whole area in general. Oh, that's fine. You know what? It doesn't matter if the displacement doesn't line up properly there, because I can always just cheat. And make a ramp that slopes into the displacement, hiding my lazy work. Perfect. Though I will also adjust the displacement to make it look nicer. What the hell just happened? Zoomed in on a random... I don't even know. Okay, looks good. Perfect. And make that a func detail, because it's sloped. This will be where the main entrance is. I don't know where I'm looking. How big do I want this lobby to be? Actually, I think having 3 will be fine as long as I give people enough breathing room. Unless I can somehow find a way to add just a fucking 4th route, just RKO out of nowhere. Which I don't think will be necessary, to be honest. Yeah, displacements are hell. I hate them. But they're necessary. They're almost always necessary. That's what makes them so bad. But you know what's going to be even worse is rotating the map. Rotating one side of the map to the other side and replacing all the textures and shit. That's going to be fucking cancer. I'm going to hate doing that. Jesus Christ. Shivers. At least I'm saving rotating all of it to the end, so I don't have to keep rotating it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I want to make a Talos themed Portal 2 map one day. Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Love to see what you do with that. Hell, you could friggin' friggin' borrow my my maps, my sensory sensitive collection, hammerize those into Talos-themed puzzles. That'd be pretty funny. I enjoy. You know, I'm gonna fix these as well. Just slightly. Cool beanies. I'm gonna make new puzzles first and join all 3 maps into one big ace map. Big ace. I agree with that. Give me a second. Wonder if anyone's actually gonna join for this other thing that's going on. What the fuck? What the hell is going on in this Discord? Back to work. I was just looking at some stupid memery. Okay. How do I want to handle this lobby? I know what I want to do with the actual last room, with the point and everything. But I don't know what to do between that and what I have right now. What would be a good lobby? If you're standing here, I probably want to cover up the door on the other side. Oh, hello, demon. Now watch and learn. Here's the demon. Yo, Merry Christmas. I wake up in the morning and I say, yo, Merry Christmas. And then I diarrhea every night. God damn it. Yeah, and then I diarrhea every morning. I wanna say that I miss old Germa, but I think his new content is even better. That's a hot take of mine. I think he's doing really well for himself right now, and I'm glad he is where he is right now. Yeah, Germa himself is just a classic in general. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch his streams all that much, but I do watch his like stream highlights on his second channel. I get a kick out of those every once in a while. Let's do that. Boom. It's a new vertice. Yeah. I think everyone misses his tf2 stuff, to be honest, but I feel like eventually he died a hero so that he wouldn't live long enough to become the villain. That's my analogy for him not doing tf2 content really anymore. Why the clips on the roof? So that you can't get on top of the roofs. I don't want soldiers and demos and crap being able to get up here. Remember that this is tf2, where you can rocket jump and sticky jump and everything. I can't just let people get up on roofs willy-nilly. Yeah, he's very wholesome. He does a lot of cool stuff too. I think like he's a very creative guy. There's a lot of really creative stream stuff. I'm debating, is this door see, you'd think that people would think it's cheap getting stopped by invisible clips, but no, hardly anyone ever pays attention and to that, and the way I don't know, I guess just the way the game typically flows, hardly anyone actually tries to jump up onto really tall roofs like that, because it's just kind of pointless. And even if they tried, they'd probably understand why they couldn't get up on the roofs. They'd be like, oh yeah, this is way too high. This would be an OP spot. That's okay. And I make it very apparent when you can't get up on the roofs by like how high they are or textures. Like, you got these textures here. These like dark metal textures on all these slanted roofs, and the concrete textures on the flat roofs. Except for these two. I left these unclipped for now. I might clip this one though. And then you have this lighter metal roof over here. Kind of a signal that you can stand on it. I'll be able to differentiate. It's kind of, in TF2, it's pretty much necessary to have roofs clipped like this. Roofs in other areas, you don't want accessible clipped like that. Because you don't want people getting out of the map and abusing things. It's definitely not as necessary in other games with fewer movement capability things like CSGO or Portal. Can't wait to play the Xmas gift. Yes, I wanna start streaming it tomorrow. Definitely want to get to work on it. Talos. Principal.
Hey, wake up.
Whomst is poking me? Wanna start the survival server now? Maybe. My friends want to play vanilla Minecraft. Yeah, Demon gifted me Talos. He's a very nice guy. Jesus fucking sandwiches. I'm sorry, Demon. Let me you know what? Yeah, since there's can you guys still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Because I muted the sound. Okay, just making sure. There's no actual sound coming through anything else, so I just muted the everything but my mic. You can't still hear me. Haha. Haha, I get it. The funny. I enjoy. I can't hear you, stop asking. Es muy funny. Very funny. Good meme. Graves, poopcorn. Okay, so let's actually work on the lobby. Eats Hugo's popcorn. Alright, hey now, don't eat Hugo's popcorn. He worked very hard to get that popcorn. I'm gonna do something like... Actually, no, I want it centered. I want it centered. Center Klaus. You don't need to hype it up for me. I'm pretty hyped already. Just because I know it's probably gonna be good. It's gonna be good. If Talos 2 has a level editor by Portal 2. I don't know. I feel like that's... Seems like a bit of a flawed view. I don't know. That's just me. I'm gonna make this an even number of hammer units, because I can't fucking stand the unevenness. Even units. Even. No odd. Even. Cube 2 level editor? Cube... Oh yeah, Cube got a sequel, I forgot. I don't know. I played the original Cube. A long time ago. I thought it was okay. For a game made by, I'm pretty sure it was, at that time it was just made by a bunch of college students. It was pretty okay. Original Cube is bad, Cube 2 is good. Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, it probably is a step up. Considering, I don't know. So we got this big door, and I'm gonna put a shutter on this door. Actually, this door might be too big for a shutter. Nah, that's not true. No door is too big for a shutter. Good lord, you guys are vitriolic towards Cube. I mean, I can kind of understand why, but geez, still, Jesus. It was mediocre at best. The last... It wasn't really a secret. I'm pretty sure the puzzle you're talking about, the magnets, wasn't really a secret puzzle. I think I remember the one you're talking about. That one did suck massive ass. Okay, how wide is this? This is 320 units. That's 320 units. Okay. User joined my channel. So let's make this even. What we're gonna do... Puzzle the... Shit. I don't remember there being secret puzzles in Cube. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so that's evenly sized. Perfect. Okay. Make that a detail. Secrets. Secrets in Cube and in Cube 2. There's a secret puzzle where you had to walk through. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even know there were secret puzzles in Cube. Just period. No idea. Though from the sound of it, I shouldn't be surprised either. So with this done, I can create a cover wall that blocks the door. Director's cut? I might actually have director's cut, but I can't remember. Hmm. Oh. Let's make this door not as tall. Hell, I could literally just add another well door. While zooming in and... Well, that's not... Well, I'm technically not in the chat. I'm the one commandeering everything, you know? Commandeering. That doesn't seem like the right word, but you know what I mean. So what I could do is have this route head upwards. So that'll head into the next room. Commandeering means taking over. Well, then I've commandeered everything since the beginning. Hmm. 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 Aw, I'm sorry, demon. I didn't know you wanted Ghana. Now I can't get the fucking Steamboat Willie whistle out of my head. At least I think that's what it's called. Willie? I think it's Willie. Ghana, Jihana, Gemini, Majahopit, Majapopit, Majarapit, Majanapit. You know what I mean. You know what I was trying to say. I still don't... I'm still not digging this 3 route setup. I feel like there needs to be a number 4 somewhere. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger someone else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. Burger King Fopletaf. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want. You're dumb. An underground passage with a large health kit. Considering this is for competitive, I wouldn't do a full health kit, but a medium would be a good idea, maybe. Where could I put the underground passage? I could maybe fit one here. A route that allows you to flank, but you have to go out of the way to get there. That's kind of what I was going for with this one, to be honest. I'm trying to think how some of the other maps. Trying to remember how some of the other maps do it. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like I might have designed it in such a way where I don't really have a whole lot of room to add another route. Underground passage. I'm trying to, yeah, where could I put something like that? Only thing I could think of is like somehow sneaking in. Oh, I could. I'm not entirely sure why. That might just be based more on precedent or anything, but generally, like, full health and ammo kits are frowned upon in competitive, at least in like 5CP and King of the Hill, because I'm trying to think why. I guess it's just like it's too powerful. Getting all of your health and all of your ammo back. Getting all of your ammo back, not so much. I think some competitive maps get away with full ammo kits sometimes, but full health kits are generally frowned upon more than anything. In the sense of health and ammo packs, just because you just instantly get healed up. With a medium kit, at least, it takes you to half. It gives you health relative to half of your max, which is okay. That's not too overpowered. It's still pretty good, but not overpowered. And then full is just like, oh, you just get full health no matter what if you touch it. And it yeah. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm just guessing the reason is that it would be overpowered across or in general. They work a lot better in pubs. Full healths work better in pubs. I could have this. Here's what I think I can do. I can have this go kind of in the floor here, kind of indent a bit, and then have the underground route you're talking about route underneath this thing because I got room, and then it could pop up somewhere, like here. This would be a good place to have the route pop back out. Is this block. So this block gives me leeway to make a staircase upwards. Having the route start in here would still make it 3, but it wouldn't be as much of a problem because once you go through here, it's 2 more routes. That's really not a whole lot of a problem, especially if this route is way more disconnected from this area. It's probably more feasible to have there only be 3 entrances slash exits between the lobby and the second. Might want usernames to be lighter in the stream. Let me see what I can do about that. Oh, shoot. Why are they black? What the hell? That's not good. What is going on? Why are they... How do I make usernames not show up black? That's irritating. Oh, that's blinding. Uh, light mode it is, I guess. Wasn't made with dark. It's not really dark theme, it's just I had the chat box black, but it won't let me set usernames to any color other than the ones that they show up as on YouTube. Mods showing up as blue and regular people showing up as gray. And me showing up as something entirely different. This looks like the way it's going to have to be done in order for you guys to actually be able to see the text. Normally I have the text box just clear, but that wouldn't work very well either. Hello human, hello nobody new one. Hello. Very good. Out there. Nobody joined my stream. That's weird. How could nobody have joined the stream if it's nobody? That's a human person. Maybe I should just delete this displacement. Sure. Just to make it easier on myself in the future, I will just delete the displacement and then shift it over like so. Now you have a bee in your mouth. What? Now you have a bee in your mouth. What do I do with this information? There's now a bunch of people. Bill Wurt's overrated. Jesus Christ. What is it? Everyone's trying to message me about this fucking survival server. Do you want me to just switch to playing Minecraft instead of Hammer? Oh no, wait, that wouldn't work because I'd have other people on the call. I do have a ton of mentions. Ignore that. Let me figure things out here for a second. Wanna play the survival server. I don't have Demon Slayer near the top because I have all my most important servers at the bottom. That's my explanation there. I do it reverse order. Although that might not be that good of an idea. I should maybe have it in reverse because friend messages always show up at the top. Okay, I'm gonna keep this going until 8 o'clock, and then I'll think about how to handle this later. Hang out with some friends. If that ends up ending earlier, I get bored of that, I might turn this back on. So apologies for ending this so abruptly. When's what? I think I wouldn't say that Bill Wirtz is phoning in his new stuff. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's just making stuff that he wants to make. I don't know. It's kind of a weird issue. Oh, wins 8 o'clock in 5 minutes. 8 o'clock is in 5 minutes. For me, I am an Eastern Standard Time plebeian. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Or I could actually, just for y'all, I will maybe push it to like 8:30. But here it's in 7 hours. 7 hours stream. Good God, scary. That's like, I don't know why, but hearing the term 7 hour and stream in the same sentence gives me nom flashbacks, even though I've never actually experienced that. I have done streams where it's gone late into the night where I've gotten really fucking tired, like when I was playing Libby's map and then making my own map. That was one of them where it got like that. Show me your war face. Remember when LB was in the community? Only Pepperidge Farms would remember that. Where or however you call his fucking name. Beverage Farms remembers. What does LB even do now? Crack? No, I'm kidding. Said Columbus, probably smoking crack. Nobody remembers LB. Would I have enough room? He must smoke crack to keep up with his schedule. I hate to be like judgy, but I hate to be judgy of people or fucking adding people like this, but LB kind of seems like a NEET to me. It seems like he fits that stereotype almost. You know, he might be depressed. I don't know. Or maybe he's just taking a break. No, NEET. N-E-E-T. N-E-E-T, I think, is an acronym. It's like, I think it's not... Hold on, let me look up what it means for a second, just so I don't look like an idiot. Fucking... NEET stands for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. And it has, like, certain stereotypes around it. I don't know, but he's I can't be. I'm really not one to judge in that department, in all honesty, though. So I'll just I'm not here to play fucking psychologist or whatever. I'm just kind of theorizing. And who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just, I don't know. Maybe he got bored. People get bored. That's believable. Maybe he wanted to just stop, but he didn't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't think it's either good or bad. Considering he really wasn't that much of a puzzle creator in the first place. He was more of a puzzle player. That's probably has majorly has something to do with it. School. He's probably just, yeah. I don't know. I'd like to believe that he just, in my opinion, he probably just was just like, you know what, I don't really want to do this anymore, but I don't want to hurt people's feelings, so I'm just gonna silently fade into the ether. Because otherwise, I don't know what the fuck else it could be. His puzzles were pretty weird. I think that was his whole thing, though. They're not really traditional Portal 2 puzzles in a sense. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna add a door to this wall. It'll lead to an underground room at Demon's suggestion, and it'll pop up like here or something. And then I will actually work on last, which I actually have a bit more of an idea for. Alternatively, yeah, I have the underground room, but I could even take it further and kind of mimic, I could even mimic what Gully Wash does with that river route. Have that little tiny route that wraps all the way behind the point. I don't know, something cool. I feel like you'd be great at designing tf2 maps if you knew how to use Hammer. Maybe. Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see ya. You got the whole level design, just general thing down. You got that mindset. A really good level designing mindset. So yeah, I could totally see ya being a good tf2 mapper. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here, unfortunately. Thank you for watching this brief little stint. Good night and Merle Christmas. I might do another one of these tomorrow, or it could be Talos, or it could be both. I don't know. It'll be something. Good night.